Hello, I would like to say before recording that I'm experimenting with some new mic settings and there might be a bit of static while I'm talking. I'm perfectly aware of it and I'm very sorry that it happens. Anyways, last time there was a single vote and it was for go with the rest of the group. So we're going with. You follow the other three up the sand drift onto the top of the air deck. There's very little wear on the ship, and a thin layer of sand covers everything. Three massive wooden pillars rise up and have huge metal propellers topping them. There's not much else to see on the deck. It's not as big as we were expecting, but it's intact. Probably a scout got shot down. Emerald, you and Sneak check out the top deck. Me and Brio look down on below deck. He turns to you. You good at fighting? You nod. Good. We don't know if there's any crew left, but if there is, they won't take kindly to us taking their things. You fall behind Adric. He seems to know where he's going and quickly finds a trapdoor and ladder leading to the lower deck. The lower deck is just one long hallway with some rooms at either end. There's a single door at the far end. Adric walks slowly down the hall. Keep your guard up. We'll be checking the engine room first. You walk to the door at the far end. Adric presses his ear to the door. After a few seconds, he waves to you and twists the doorknob. The room is quiet. There's a large metal contraption sitting in the middle, and not much else. There's a hole through the room as well, as if something came through one side, went through the machine in the middle, and left the other end. Adric looks a bit disturbed. That's a pretty big hole for a ship this size. It's not like those elves use overkill. Wonder what happened. You look around the room. You don't know enough about the mechanics of what you assume to be the engine, but you know enough about metalworking to know that it would take a lot of power to blow a hole through it. You decide to get a bit closer to the engine. Investigation check. 4. -1 intelligence modifier. 3. You look around the wreckage. There's a bit of metal here and some chunks there, but you can't discern much from the scene. Adric walks up to you. I don't think we're gonna find much here. Let's try and get some of this metal. It's from Bruskull, so it's gonna be pretty valuable to some of the smiths in Wellsworth. Probably get about 2 gold for every kilo we take back. You and Adric go around the room, grabbing all the loose metal you can. You take a few minutes to try and bend off some of the metal on the machine. Strength check. 5 + 1 strength modifier equals 6. You can't get any of the metal off. It's a very strong metal. Adric checks some of the other rooms as you walk back down the corridor. He doesn't find much except for some paperwork and records. The ship doesn't seem to have any weapons or defenses. I don't like this, says Adric. This is a dwarf ship. The only people who would have reason enough to attack are the elves, but the hole and the ship not having any defenses is a bit unusual and not like the elves at all. I'll have to talk to Emerald about this. You weren't really concerned with all the stuff Adric was going on about. You just wanted to get this metal back to the cart. It was heavy, and the sooner you got back, the sooner you could get paid and start exploring on your own. While you were glad to have met this group, you really wanted to explore. As you and Adric approach the ladder, you hear the sounds of distant explosions. Adric rushes up the ladder, you not far behind. On the top of the deck, you join Emerald and Sneak looking off to the south. There's dozens of airships engaged in a fight. Well, that's not good. Welcome to YouTube Plays D&D. Today's choice, what do you do? If you go back south to get to Wellsworth, you'll be caught in the middle of a skirmish. If you stay at the ship, you might be found and captured. You could try and go around the skirmish or go off in another direction, but there's no guarantee you'd manage to get back to Wellsworth. Leave your choice as a comment, or like a comment you agree with, and remember you're not limited by the options I give you. See you in a couple weeks. And keep adventuring.